Hey Wolfpack, it is day 6 of Vala, and a big group of people just got back from seeing Rise of the Planet of the Apes because we are total dorks, and I'm okay with that. It opened last night and there were a lot of people at the theater, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about something that I forgot to talk about yesterday, which is the effects in the movie. If you have not gone and seen this movie yet, you should check out the link below. You can get tickets there. It is so freaking cool. The people who did the effects for this movie, What a Workshop, are the same people who did the effects for Lord of the Rings. And I don't know about you guys, but I am a total Lord of the Rings nerd. I really enjoy the fantasy aspects of it, as well as the attention to detail that was given to every last little creature in Gondor and Mordor and all the doors in Middle-earth. What is really cool about Rise of the Planet of the Apes is that Andy Serkis, who played Gollum and also played King Kong in Peter Jackson's version of that movie, plays Caesar, the main ape in the Rise of Planet of the Apes, and he is unbelievable. Spent so much time researching how to act like a real ape that he is almost indistinguishable from the real thing. Of course, it's not him in a monkey suit like it was in the old 60s and 70s versions of Planet of the Apes. Instead, they're using motion capture technology on his body and his face. I found a clip of Andy Serkis talking a little bit about what it was like to play Caesar the ape, and I thought you would be interested because I totally nerded out about it.
Another historic accomplishment for the picture was its filming of visual effects and performance capture work on practical locations outside a soundstage, and this allowed me as Caesar to interact as never before with the other actors.
Daddy, you okay?
You are going nowhere, mister! You are something to live!
As I said yesterday, the 1968 version of Planet of the Apes was one of my favorite films when I was growing up, and one of my absolute favorite things about that movie were the prosthetics, the makeup that was used to make these actual actors look like apes. But now technology has come so far, I mean just incredible leaps and bounds, that instead of using makeup, everything was done with computer graphics. And I have to tell you, I'm not normally someone who gets really excited about CGI in a movie. I'm much more about story first, and of course there was a good story. I mean, apes taking over the world. How can you go wrong there? But the CGI was so flawless, and the effects of creating these apes and placing them in the real world was so believable that I think it actually warrants me making a whole video about it. And this is probably one of the only times you will ever see me talking specifically about like computer graphics on this channel, because I'm usually just not into it. I'm much more into dialogue. So if you like cool effects and computer graphics done in a pretty tasteful way, this is probably the kind of movie you would enjoy. And if you like James Franco, you'd probably like it too. I was talking to a friend of mine and I said, hey, I'm gonna go see Planet of the Apes, and I might do a video about what I think of it, like kind of doing a little review afterwards. And she said, well, why don't you just let me talk about James Franco for 10 minutes because he's hot. So if you like James Franco, let me know in the comments. I actually really enjoyed John Lithgow's performance, getting back to my actor nerdy self and what really floats my boat about movies. John Lithgow played a character who has Alzheimer's, and I thought it was really subtle and touching. So tomorrow I will be back to talking about things that are happening in my life as opposed to things that are happening in like a dystopian ape-run future. And until then, see you later.